Welcome to the Plant Engineer channel. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. No information shared constitutes medical advice. Always consult a health professional before using any supplement. Our channel aims to provide you with the most accurate and current information. However, we encourage you to research independently and consult multiple sources. For health decisions of vital importance, please contact medical institutions. Our channel cannot be held responsible for any adverse outcomes. Today we will tell you about a mushroom as fascinating as its appearance and as mysterious as its effects, lion's mane. This unique white mushroom contains rare compounds that stimulate brain cell growth and has succeeded in attracting the attention of modern neuroscience. It is being researched in many areas from Alzheimer's to depression, nerve damage to memory. The scientific name of lion's mane mushroom is Hericium erinaceus, and it has held an important place in both the culinary and medical traditions of Far Eastern countries such as China, Japan, and Korea for thousands of years. In traditional Chinese medicine, it was used as a digestive system strengthener, energy booster, and general tonic. In Japan, it is known by the name Yamabushi take. The name lion's mane comes from the mushroom's extremely unique appearance. With its long, drooping white spines resembling a lion's mane or a waterfall cascading from a mountain, this mushroom grows on the trunks of oak, beech, and other broad-leaved trees. Its structure makes it completely different and unique from familiar mushroom species. Lion's mane grows naturally in temperate forested regions of North America, Europe, and Asia worldwide. In Turkey, this quite rare mushroom can occasionally be spotted, especially in the old beech and oak forests of the Black Sea region. Commercial cultivation is now becoming widespread in many countries. Behind lion's mane mushroom attracting so much medical interest lie two main active compound groups, Herisenones and erinacines. These compounds are found in different parts of the mushroom. Herisenones are concentrated in the fruiting body, while erinacines are more concentrated in the mycelium, meaning the mushroom's root-like structures. These two compound groups have the capacity to stimulate nerve growth factor, known as NGF, which is critically important for brain health. They have also been shown to support production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, known as BDNF. These two molecules are indispensable for the survival, growth, and connection of nerve cells with each other. The erinacines compounds have a particularly noteworthy property: they can cross the blood-brain barrier. Most substances cannot overcome this critical barrier and cannot reach brain tissue. Erinacines can cross this barrier to directly affect neural tissue and can support neurogenesis, meaning new nerve cell formation, and synaptic plasticity, meaning learning capacity. Lion's mane is also rich in beta-glucan polysaccharides, antioxidant flavonoids, B-group vitamins, and various minerals. This general nutritional profile shows that the mushroom provides holistic health benefits not through a single mechanism but through a multifaceted synergistic effect. The most studied effect of lion's mane is on cognitive functions. In a randomized placebo-controlled study conducted with 30 people experiencing mild cognitive impairment, 16 weeks of lion's mane use was found to improve cognitive test scores. However, it was also observed that this improvement reversed after the supplement was stopped. Lion's mane is of particular interest as a potential protective agent against Alzheimer's disease. In transgenic mouse models, the erinacine compound was shown to significantly reduce amyloid beta plaque accumulation. In a small-scale study conducted with Alzheimer's patients, 49 weeks of lion's mane supplementation was reported to significantly increase cognitive test scores compared to placebo. Effects on depression and anxiety also constitute an important dimension of lion's mane research. Antidepressant-like effects have been observed in animal studies. Some data from human studies indicates that lion's mane may be able to positively affect mood, especially in women during menopause and in individuals under chronic stress. Lion's mane is also thought to have unique potential in the field of nerve damage repair. Animal findings exist suggesting it may be able to accelerate the recovery process in peripheral nerve damage thanks to its NGF stimulating properties. This property particularly attracts researchers' interest against diabetic neuropathy and traumatic nerve injuries. Supportive effects of lion's mane on stomach and intestinal health have also been observed. Effects of preventing stomach ulcers and protecting stomach mucosa have been reported in animal models. It is also suggested that it may contribute to digestive health by positively affecting gut flora. Its effects on the immune system are also being researched. Beta-glucan content can activate immune cells and increase the body's defensive capacity. Some studies have presented findings suggesting lion's mane may be able to strengthen the immune response against tumor cells. In terms of cancer research, lion's mane has shown anti-proliferative effects against various cancer cell lines including liver, colon, gastric, breast, and cervical cancer cells in cell culture studies. However, these findings are at the in vitro level and have not yet been sufficiently supported by clinical studies. Potential effects on heart health are also coming to the fore. Some studies suggest lion's mane may be able to improve fat metabolism, lower triglyceride levels, and reduce cardiovascular risk factors by slowing the blood clotting process. The majority of these effects are based on animal and in vitro studies. Recent research on myelin sheath repair presents particularly promising findings. Myelin is a protective sheath surrounding nerve fibers that enables nerve transmission. Lion's mane extracts have been shown to increase myelin basic protein production by supporting oligodendrocyte maturation. This has attracted researchers' attention in diseases such as Parkinson's and MS. Supportive effects of lion's mane supplementation on stress and fatigue management have also been observed. Some human studies have reported that lion's mane reduces stress-induced fatigue, improves sleep quality, and positively affects overall quality of life perception. These effects are probably linked to neuroplasticity development occurring through NGF and BDNF. Effects on peripheral neuropathy are also being researched. Animal studies aimed at reducing symptoms such as pain, numbness, and loss of sensation caused by nerve damage, especially in diabetic patients, present promising findings. Clinical studies in this area are expected to increase rapidly. It is now necessary to evaluate the scientific evidence level of lion's mane research. An important reality is, the majority of existing human clinical studies have small sample sizes, are short-term, and require methodological improvement. Therefore, promising findings have not yet been able to translate into definitive treatment recommendations. Among studies on cognitive effects, a notable finding is the existence of negative results. Two small studies conducted in healthy young adults found that lion's mane supplementation did not improve cognitive function. In fact, in one study, the placebo group was reported to give better results on the delayed verbal recall test. This honest assessment is important for gaining a balanced perspective on the topic. There are two main forms of lion's mane available in the market: fruiting body extracts and mycelium extracts. This distinction is important because erinacines are found only in mycelium while herisenones are concentrated in the fruiting body. To access both compounds, full-spectrum or double-extracted products should be preferred. Doses used in clinical studies generally range from 500 mg to 3 grams per day. Doses such as 1 gram per day in Alzheimer's studies and 3 grams per day in cognitive function studies have been applied. However, a standard dose has not yet been established, and starting with a low dose and gradual increase is recommended. Product quality is critically important for lion's mane supplements. Some products on the market have been documented to contain much less active compounds than stated on their labels. Products with verified beta-glucan content, organic certification, and third-party testing should be preferred. Products containing rice-based fillers are recommended to be avoided. Lion's mane is generally considered a relatively safe mushroom that is well tolerated. No serious side effects have been reported in human studies. However, being natural does not mean it is completely risk-free for everyone. We will now discuss the side effects you need to know and who needs to be careful. The most common side effects include stomach discomfort, nausea, abdominal pain, and mild diarrhea. These effects are seen especially at the start of high doses and are generally temporary. Reducing the dose or taking with meals can largely reduce these symptoms. For individuals with mushroom allergies, lion's mane can pose a serious risk. An anaphylaxis case involving a patient who developed abdominal pain, diarrhea, hives, and swelling within 90 minutes has been recorded in the literature. This case is the first known anaphylaxis case specific to lion's mane and shows that cross-reactions can occur between mushrooms. Anxiety and mood changes have also been observed in some users. It is suggested that in individuals with existing anxiety disorders or high stress levels in particular, lion's mane NGF increase can activate mast cells and increase histamine release. And this situation can lead to complaints of anxiety, irritability, and panic attacks. Individuals with autoimmune diseases must be careful. Since lion's mane carries immune-stimulating properties, it can worsen existing symptoms in autoimmune diseases such as lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. Use for this group can only be evaluated under medical supervision. Those taking blood-thinning medications and individuals before surgery must also be careful. Lion's mane is known to have blood clot slowing effects. If surgery is planned, stopping use at least 2 weeks before is mandatory. Potential interaction exists with warfarin and other anticoagulant users. There is insufficient safety data regarding lion's mane use during pregnancy and breastfeeding. Therefore, pregnant or breastfeeding individuals should avoid lion's mane or absolutely consult their doctor before using it. Those taking diabetes medications must also be careful due to potential blood sugar lowering interaction. It is important to note that lion's mane is frequently confused with psilocybin-containing hallucinogenic mushrooms. Lion's mane is a completely different species and contains no psychedelic effect whatsoever. Purchasing products from reliable and transparent suppliers is critically important to avoid unknowingly buying the wrong mushroom species. Lion's mane research has the potential to produce much stronger data in the coming years. Large-scale, long-term, and well-designed clinical studies are being designed especially in the areas of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and myelin repair. The scientific momentum in this field is increasing every year. The high-fiber structure of lion's mane is also noteworthy in terms of nutritional content. It contains good amounts of vitamins B1, B2 and B3 along with minerals such as manganese, zinc and potassium. Its protein content is also relatively high among mushrooms, offering additional nutritional advantage especially for individuals seeking plant-based protein. One of the most distinctive research findings of lion's mane comes from a study conducted with women in the perimenopause period. In this study, symptoms such as concentration difficulty, irritability, and anxiety in the lion's mane group decreased significantly compared to the placebo group. This finding draws attention to the role of the NGF pathway in hormone-related cognitive changes. The mechanism for lion's mane's anti-ulcer and gastroprotective effects has been elucidated. Animal studies have shown that the mushroom supports the protective mucus layer in the stomach mucosa and protects stomach surface cells against Helicobacter pylori-induced damage. This effect is laying the groundwork for researching the plant as additional support for H. pylori treatment. Products containing lion's mane can be found on the market in capsule, powder, tea, tincture, and even coffee forms. The efficacy profiles of these forms may differ from each other. Lion's mane powder added to coffee or tea is generally a low bioavailability form. The strongest clinical effects have been obtained from studies with standardized extracts. Long-term use safety is not yet fully known. The majority of existing clinical studies do not exceed 12 to 16 weeks. Therefore, the effects of months or years of continuous use remain uncertain. A cyclical protocol for long-term use, meaning taking breaks at certain intervals, can be considered a safer approach. An important warning exists for enthusiasts who want to collect lion's mane from nature. In nature, similar-looking but different species can be found. Expert guidance is essential to identify lion's mane. This mushroom is quite rare in Turkey, and collecting mushrooms in forests without Ministry of Forestry permission is subject to legal regulations. The culinary use of lion's mane is also extremely valuable. When cooked fresh, it offers a texture similar to crab meat and a mildly sweet flavor. In Asian cuisines, it is used in soups, stir-fries, and as a vegetarian meat substitute. In addition to its nutritional properties, it finds a wide range of uses in the kitchen as well. Another important area standing out in lion's mane research is the serotonin and dopamine systems. In animal models, it has been reported that lion's mane extracts can affect monoamine levels, thereby exhibiting positive effects on both depression and anxiety. This mechanism works synergistically with the BDNF pathway to explain neuropsychiatric effects. In current research, lion's mane's effects on the gut-brain axis have also begun to attract attention. It is suggested that by positively affecting the gut microbiota, it may indirectly support brain functions through the vagus nerve. This integrated mechanism may form part of the mushroom's multifaceted brain benefits. Lion's mane mushroom is still known by very few people in Turkey. However, its entry among the fastest-growing products of the functional mushroom market worldwide is a harbinger that interest in Turkey will also increase in the coming years. It can currently be obtained on some platforms, primarily pharmacies and health stores. The limited aspects of lion's mane research should also be clearly stated. The sample sizes of existing human studies are mostly small, their durations are short, and standardization levels are variable. Additionally, different studies use different extracts and different doses. This makes comparison of findings difficult. Regarding lion's mane products applied to skin, sufficient scientific data is not yet available. Although some cosmetic products contain lion's mane extract, reliable scientific data on the safety or efficacy of this form is quite limited. If any reaction is experienced during topical application, it is recommended to immediately discontinue use. Throughout this video we have comprehensively covered lion's mane's thousands of years of tradition, NGF and BDNF mechanisms, promising scientific findings on brain health, usage methods, and important warnings. Lion's mane continues to be the subject of one of the most exciting research areas in neurological health. Important disclaimer: the information in this video is for educational and informational purposes only. Always consult a qualified health professional before starting any herbal or mushroom supplement. Our channel cannot be held responsible for any adverse outcomes arising from the misuse of this information. Thank you for watching the Plant Engineer channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like the video, and share your questions in the comments to continue discovering nature's healing secrets. We wish you healthy, curious, and nature-connected days. Goodbye.